Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Forex Technical Market Update for Monday, September 21st, 2015. I hope you all have been having a good day so far and had a wonderful weekend. Now, what we have in front of us is a weekly chart of the euro versus the US dollar, and it's good to take a step back sometimes and see exactly what is happening on the weekly time frame. It can give you a bird's eye view of the market action. Now, what's interesting is this price action. Essentially, this has summed up what has happened for, yes, the market moved down, bottomed in March, but this has summed up what has happened in this market since March of 2015. We're currently in September. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September. For the last 6 months, this market has been in a consolidation pattern. And I know I've gotten a lot of emails from swing traders to say that there are not any good swings and not any good moves in the US dollar index and also the euro versus the US dollar because of this consolidation. And folks, I can tell you that is just a part of trading. And not every time the market will be trending, not every time the market will give you good signals. And I look at it, for example, like a retail store. I have a cousin that owns a clothing store, and he most of his sales occur in the Christmas season, and also back to school is a time that sales pick up. But the rest of times the market, or his market, is not very good and the sales are just mediocre to okay, but the store is still able to make money. And that's because when times are good, you have to position yourself to take advantage of those moves when the market is really moving. And when you get long consolidation patterns, you essentially are in wait and see mode, or you're just looking at your opportunities and looking at the possibilities and keeping your powder dry. And when it comes to trading, folks that get impatient and let the markets, quote unquote, bore you to death will not make money in the long terms. There are times I haven't seen a market that has consolidated this much in a number of years. In the last 4 or 5 years, we have gotten some pretty good swings. I'm just taking a look back. It's 2012, we had a down move. 2013, the market, 2013 to 2014, the market wasn't trending very well, but we still got some good moves in the euro versus the US dollar. And 2014, 2015 naturally was very good, as we got a huge bull move in the US dollar. And 2015 has just been much of 2015 has been a consolidation. But what happens after consolidation is that the markets normally get moving again and start to trend very well. So that is why you have to keep your eye on the prize and not let the market fake you out too much. And I suspect these markets are going to break at any point in time. And when these trends occur, they will occur quickly. So the euro versus US dollar still in a consolidation pattern, and the support is down at this trend line, as we can see, and resistance is at 117, this spike high. This is the spike high, resistance at 117.50, and support is at this triangle. Okay, and looking at the mirror image of the US dollar index, we can see that the US dollar index moves inverse to the euro, and we can see that this is the triangle the trend line coming down, and this is the support point in the US dollar index. The market did bounce off of this support and moved up, and is looking like it may again challenge this trend line. Taking a look at the British pound. British pound has performed fairly well against the dollar over the last couple of trading sessions, but are stalling out in at resistance point in the 156 level. The market is currently at 155.32, but remember there's strong support down here at 152 and strong resistance at 158. So we have to wait and see where this market breaks. I suspect if it breaks above this area, we could see a strong rally in the pound. And if it breaks below 152, we could see a retest of the 146 level in the British pound. Taking a look at the British pound versus the Japanese yen, the market pulled back, and you currently see a head and shoulders pattern that is developing here. This will be left shoulder, this will be the head, and this will be the right shoulder. And we could see a break and a move to the upside on this market. This is a market I will be keeping an eye out on, because traditionally the British pound versus the Japanese yen, once it starts trending, it does very well. And when you have the main euro versus US dollar not trending very well, you could see movements in the crosses. Taking a look at the Australian dollar, we see that the market is still in a downtrend. We did have some recovery from the 69 level. Market bottomed at 69 and is currently at 71.64 and is seeing some resistance in this area. Support is down at 69 and resistance is above these swing highs here at 74. If we do close above the 74 level, that would be fairly bullish, and we could see a greater recovery into the 76 or even the 77 level for the Australian dollar. Japanese yen, triangular consolidation pattern, taking its cues from the US stock market, and we see that the US dollar is up against the yen this morning. But what we want to see is the market break out of this triangular consolidation pattern and close above this 121.50 area. If that does occur, we could see a rally in US dollar versus Japanese yen. If we close to the downside here and test this 116 level and break below 116, let me just compress the chart. You see that there's strong support here at 116. If the market closes below 116, we could see a rallying yen versus the US dollar, and that would be very bearish for this currency pair. Okay, taking a look also, another market of interest is the Canadian dollar versus the US dollar. This market looks like it wants to pull back after a strong move to the upside from May until September, but this market definitely does look like it wants to pull back. Look for support in the 130 area and also 128.62. Resistance currently is at 133.53 in the USD versus the Canadian dollar. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here on this Monday morning. Yes, there will be opportunities. I'm seeing some opportunities start to present themselves, especially the British pound versus the Japanese yen, and we could be on alert for some of these moves. If you like to take advantage of these moves via our trading signals that can be automatically copied into your MetaTrader platform account, you can click on the link below this video to get some more information and to get started. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.